Well, this past weekend, the Oklahoma City Thunder won their first championship since the franchise relocated from Seattle in 2008, and they did it in a dominant fashion. The Thunder finished the regular season with the NBA's best record, notching 68 wins. Superstar Shai Gilgeous-Alexander won the NBA scoring title and earned his first Most Valuable Player award along the way. Well, the Thunder ultimately defeated the Indiana Pacers in the finals in Game 7. And joining me now with more is David Holt. Yesterday, the Thunder had a celebratory parade through the streets of Oklahoma City. David, it's great to have you on the show, Oklahoma City's mayor, and take us through the excitement of yesterday's parade to celebrate the OKC Thunder.
Yeah, well, absolutely. This is obviously a historic time in our city. And you and I had the chance a few weeks ago in the midst of the playoffs to talk about the effects. And when you win the title, though, it just goes to a whole nother level. Obviously, as you just alluded to, of course, the city is beside itself. You know, we think the initial estimate from Oklahoma City Police Department is 500,000 people came out for the parade yesterday. I remind you, the city's population is 712,000. The whole state is 4 million. So, I mean, it would appear that at least 1 out of every 8 of men, women, and children in the entire state of Oklahoma came to the parade yesterday. But, you know, the excitement is with good reason. You know, if we were a stock, we would be trading at an all-time high right now. It's not just about the emotional satisfaction of it. It is also an amazing opportunity for our city. Sports accomplishments are sort of a prism through which we view our city's overall progress. And you know, there was kind of a poetic moment yesterday where the parade went right by the Oklahoma City National Memorial, which is what honors what happened 30 years ago on April 19th, 1995, when 168 of our friends and neighbors were murdered through an act of domestic terrorism. But instead, chants of OKC rang out, and there were thousands of people there, and it was a happy place. And that contrast across 30 years from when we were at our lowest ebb to where we were at our highest point ever was really amazing.
I've been to some Thunder games, and it was spectacular to watch, not this season, but in seasons past. The Thunder, in fact, is Oklahoma City's only team in the Big Four professional sports leagues. So how meaningful is this win for the city and its future growth?
Yeah, well, when we got the team in 2008, which you mentioned, it really changed our status as a city. It elevated us into a new tier, and it suddenly opened doors that went far beyond basketball. I mean, we've seen our economy diversify, we have seen our cultural and food scene explode, and we've seen pretty significant population growth over these last 17 years. You know, when I was born, we were the 37th largest city, and now we're the 20th largest city. So all of that we attribute in many ways to the elevation of our city that comes with being a big league city. But when you do this, it's a whole nother deal, right? Now you're a championship city. It's sports immortality, right? Nobody can ever take this away from us. And there's no question that when I sell Oklahoma City over the next decade, and really for probably decades to come, this will start the conversation. You know, people will take more seriously a city that's won an NBA championship. And that's sort of silly and superficial maybe on its face, but there's just the reality. It means something to people. It communicates the credibility of your city, and it will absolutely open economic doors for us and cultural doors for us in the years to come that wouldn't have been possible otherwise.
So I understand that Oklahoma City is building a new arena for the Thunder. Amid this momentum, when will it be finished, and how is it going to cement the Thunder in OKC?
Yeah, so in late 2023, our voters approved with a 71% level of support, a 6-year 1-cent sales tax that is going to build $1 billion arena that will open in 2028. And that, in the midst of all of this, we signed the deal. Finally, we negotiated for 1.5 years the contract that resulted from the commitment of the arena. And we signed that actually in between games 5 and 6 of the NBA Finals. And now we are locked in, and it's in writing that the Thunder will be here for 25 years in the new arena, which takes them all the way to 2053 in Oklahoma City. And so we now know that this big league city status, this championship status that we have will last for another generation. And the arena is going to be spectacular. Next month in July, we'll be able to release the renderings. But with $1 billion budget, we can really do something meaningful. That is 10 times the cost of our current arena.
David, we're going to leave it there. Congratulations again. Our time is up. OKC Mayor David Holt, thank you.